Hi, welcome back. Ann Kramer here at I Am Life Puzzle, and we're continuing to look at wholeness in perspective to loneliness and trying to solve that issue. Again, as I always say, you don't solve a problem by focusing on the problem. You solve the problem by focusing on what you want the solution to be or what the outcome of change would look like. And that's what we're focused on here is wholeness. And today what we're going to look at is exercise. And exercise, well, first of all, remember, every piece impacts the whole. So when you start exercising, it's going to impact how you feel, because we know when you exercise, endorphins really move things around and you feel better. And that's going to impact how you communicate. And that's going to impact how you have relationships. And all of these things come together when we start exercising. But what I'm going to give you today is 5 things you could do. And what you'll find as you're exercising and doing all this outreach into the world, loneliness begins to transform and you're building your wholeness instead. So here are 5 things I might suggest you do in the exercise area of your life puzzle that will help you kind of break through a loneliness pattern if that happens to be. Hey, even if you're not lonely, this is still good stuff to do. So the first thing I'd suggest is volunteer to run like a 5K or a 10K. And they have these all over in most cities. Maybe if you're in a super rural area, it might be a little difficult, but maybe not. Maybe you could start one. And you're usually running for a cause. It could be Alzheimer's, it could be cancer. There's lots of things to do. But in the process of signing up and participating, you might also do a little fundraising that you get friends and you call them up and say, would you donate $5 to participate and help me in this and keep me on track to run this 5 or 10K. It's really a fun thing to do, and you'll meet other people in the process of doing this, and they'll appreciate you helping this great cause as well. So that's one. Second is to invite a friend to take a hike at a local park. I know it's very easy to run to the park yourself and just take a walk, but we're trying to change that up and have you participate with others as we move from loneliness to wholeness. So give a call to a friend and say, hey, let's meet at the park and take a walk. Okay? Super simple, but a lot of us forget to do that. Third is take a class like yoga or Tai Chi at a local center. A lot of places will offer this like through churches or community centers, and they're very low budget if they cost anything at all. You can spend a lot of money if you want to go to actual yoga studio. Tai Chi is usually free, and if you Google that in your local neighborhood, I think you'll find a place where you could go and do this. And when you're there, you'll meet others in the process of learning all the movements of Tai Chi. And after class, just say hello to someone and ask them how they got involved in this, how long they've been doing Tai Chi. And before you know it, you're making a friend and you're breaking through your loneliness. Fourth thing I'd like to suggest is explore joining like a bike club or getting involved in a regular sport. One that's very, very popular right now is pickleball. If you've never played it, that's fine. Find a pickleball court local in your area and just go watch. With that process, if you watch for a few times, you'll start to pick it up. It's very easy. You can Google the rules on the internet and find out how to do it. After watching, if you think you want to participate in that, then get yourself a pickleball racket and maybe some balls. They're very inexpensive. It's a super cheap sport as compared to, say, golf or tennis and so many other things. So it's fun to do. It's a great sport for your body, and then you will meet other like-minded people. And if you watch for a while, you'll see someday at the court that 3 people showed up, and they're looking for a 4th. Volunteer. Go get out on the course, introduce yourself, and they will laugh with you because you're going to say, I've never done it before. They're going to say, that's fine. We're just barely getting going ourselves, and you'll have a lot of fun. So that's the 4th thing to do. And then the 5th one is ask your city if they do local history tours. I know that sounds funny, but you can call the history museum or Google it in your area and see if anybody does local walking tours that give a city history. It's a really fun thing to do. You'll walk for a few miles, and that's a great exercise for your life puzzle. And at the same time, you will meet other people. And in the process of hearing history facts and whatever, you'll end up talking to somebody like, I never knew that. And then you'll discover, you're out in your community again. Loneliness is beginning to remove itself. Oh yeah, and you had to walk up a hill and get some exercise, and that was good for you too. So that's what I'm suggesting if you want to kind of break through loneliness and move into wholeness. These 5 things to do in your exercise area that will help you grow your life puzzle and grow a great life. So here are the 5 things that I recommended once again. Volunteer to run a local 5 or 10K. Invite a friend to take a walk in the park. Take a class like yoga or Tai Chi or something at a local community center. Meet some people. Explore a bike club or pickleball or tennis. Take a class or participate in a sport on a regular basis and meet people that way. And last but not least, see if your city does history tours. And go take a hike with this history tour, meet other people, discover your city, and realize you're a part of a really wonderful place to live. And so give one or more a try. You don't have to do all 5, at least one in the exercise piece. See if it adds to your life puzzle. See if it helps you break down loneliness, and you get to know the world around you a little bit more. Life puzzle, a piece at a time with the whole you in mind.